While the events of today are some extraordinary circumstances, certifying the Electoral College votes is usually just a procedural matter. But the expected challenges bring new insight into the political process for Americans. So when the joint session resumes, what would it take to change the outcome of an election at this late hour? 7 News anchor Catherine Guyon took that question to the experts and joins us live right now to explain. Catherine.
Well, Steve, it's basically a political Hail Mary, to put it in sports terms. That's how our political analyst explains what's happening in Congress, or what will happen. There have been objections before, but not on this scale. So it brings up another question. What exactly happens when there is a challenge?
It should be nothing more than simply a formality where, quite literally, envelopes are opened, votes are announced, and those votes are then accepted.
And that's usually what happens.
Prior to the presidential election of 2000, most Americans did not even know that this occurred.
Spiker is an associate professor of political science at Ohio University Eastern. He says the race between George W. Bush and Al Gore was what first brought the concept of challenging electoral votes to the forefront in recent history.
There were some 20 Democrats who objected to counting Florida's electoral votes. And of course, the challenge didn't work, and George W. Bush was sworn in and served as president.
So why didn't the objection work? It's because those who objected were members of the House of Representatives. Simply put, it works like this. When the electoral votes are read out loud during a joint session of Congress, there must be a challenge from a member of the House and the Senate. This time, though, there will be.
The House and Senate will then split from their joint session, and they will debate the objection for up to 2 hours for each state. Each chamber will then vote on the objection.
Spiker says in this case, the objections are more than likely to be voted down. This process can happen for each state's votes, and with several states to be challenged, proceedings will be drawn out.
The chances of it succeeding are next to nothing.
So hypothetically speaking, when proceedings do resume, let's say the House and the Senate would vote in favor of an objection, which again is unlikely to happen. Then it would be up to the governor of the state in question to decide. Be sure to stay with 7 News and WTRF.com as we keep you up to date on the entire process. Live in the 7 News studio, I'm Catherine Guyon, working for you.